think we're okay now. I think we're good now. Sorry, I'm just double checking that everything is operational again here. Where's my Twitch app? Twitch app, Twitch app. Hello? What the fuck is going on? Twitch app, Twitch app. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. What the fuck? I'm trying all the buttons. Don't run away from me. Be my friend. Okay, so far so good. My stream page is not coming back up. Sorry, guys. Jesus fucking Christ, what happened? It's tediously annoying. Something went wrong. No shit, something went wrong. Okay. Did he have any food for us? No. Get me, motherfucker. I have no weapons, but I will kill you.
Oh. Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ouch. Alright, there's somebody over there.
Hey, you, come here.
Hey, man.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Does it ever? So here's where I love these games, because you get so many choices you get to make. And you can toggle the history. Oh, nice. I like that.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one.
Yes, you do.
Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Okay, so I think we should focus on the Marauders.
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Oh, my persuasion is a 1? Really? I thought it was higher than that. So, okay, we're gonna try and do this.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun.
Of course I do.
Got some spare ammo.
Batman.
Not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Nice.
All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I love it. My favorite quote of all time.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I guess that's another faction.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Nice.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Tactical dilation. Due to the complications stemming from the being revived after an expanded hibernation, immune process timed differently. Interesting. So I guess this is their tweak on how to make a game turn-based. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time. Okay, so that's right button. Okay. Okay. It's just, it feels weird. It feels too loose on the right. Maybe I'll switch to keyboard and mouse. It just felt weird, like the
Hawthorne won't mind you taking
no. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta run all this.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
But what I will do before we the controller sensitivity is a little too high, and I don't play with vibration. That was the saddest way to go, but
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I actually had no idea the Marauders were
okay.
going to be outside.
You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Spacer's Choice.
Yes, nailed it that time. You hit Edgewaters. Don't.
Just like that. Alright, and then we're gonna... Oh, you still can't save. Okay.
Damn it, my ears! Ugh. Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Okay. At least we know it will help. Oh shit, that's expensive. So wait. Four weapons equipped at one time. Ah, fuck. Yeah, Supernova is not easy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why doesn't it let me save?
You taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ah.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Hope you don't mind. See those? Yeah.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
All right. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
I could kill you.
The gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Was she dead too? Really? Jesus. I mean, talk about sucking nuts. Oh, I don't get her gun, obviously. So technically, the other dude didn't get in trouble, which is great news. Alright, let's take back our ship. Everybody is gonna get in trouble playing against us in this game. Everybody. There shall be no exceptions.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Yet.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Oh, he's dead.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne.
Stupid.
Remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I understand.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator.
Nice.
Try to stay alive this time.
Try to stay alive this time. I love it. So is there anything I can do on this ship? Congratulations, you have been up. Okay. Every time you level up, you'll ask to improve your skill spending. Improves all of this and group at a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add specialized skill up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlocked now every 20 points. Don't we raise or lower your skill? That helps or hurts skill checks. No. Okay, cool. So if I do this, okay. Let's do this because that helped for sure. Let's put some here. Let's we'll put more right here. There we go. Apply. Very nice. So now we can aim special parts. I like that. Search. Unless you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You can buy a new perk to spend every 2 levels. Acquiring 5 new perks makes a new tier available. Cool. This is probably the most important thing. Or this, actually. Unlock the ability to fast travel. Oh. So I think the smart thing to start is, because we're gonna suck obviously with shitty weapons at the beginning, is you take, hey, Asik, how's it going? How you doing? What's up, Jim? How are you today? How's your weekend? Sorry, I was just really focused on this, as you could tell. So this is my first playthrough ever in the history of ever, never ever. You know? Okay.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification,
Oh. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, modify your weapons. On each screen, the first select the weapon armor you want on. You can do repair, break it down. Okay. So this is the pistoletta we are using. Are they all the same? So I don't want to install a mod. I want to see what happens when I break down one of them. It's the exact same one. So if I break this one down, okay, you get some weapon parts. Do I get XP for doing that? No. I don't have enough weapon parts. Wow, yeah, it's expensive to repair for. Because the rest, I thought I just. Okay, cool. I assume I don't have a vendor. We'll just keep exploring and see what happens upstairs.
due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. How about yourself? No, really.
Okay, so there's my food, my hunger. Okay, that wasn't there before, but that's good to know now. Well, you know, I need to make sure that I can feed myself and take care of myself. Because clearly she's not going to. There's another bench here. Is that a bench? I don't know what
Want
this...
to be a brand new you?
Oh, it's to respect yourself. I don't want to do that.
Try out
Fuck.
our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself,
Fuck that.
right before he died.
That's the part I'm gonna go find now.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
My character takes a lot of retarded fall damage. I don't like that. I really don't. Okay, random dude just standing there. What's up? Sorry.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but Seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here? Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You...
How do I steal? Oops. Oh wow, it actually counts it as wasted. Good to know. I don't know, when I see like a little fort, I decide that it's time for me to go kill whatever's at that fucking fort. Oh, it's true. I can only sleep in my bed because we're playing on Supernova difficulty. So why am I attacking these guys? Why do I go look for trouble? I just wanna... Alright. So we'll carry on here. See what's going on.
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory,
I just
friend.
killed him.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I do what I want.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I ain't digging out no bodies.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it.
There's probably some guy on
Make sure he
steroids
pays
or
up.
something.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
Beats working at the cannery.
Huh? Beats working at the cannery.
Spacers, keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to
Hey,
be tarnished
Monkey, what's
by
happening, man?
association. People are
Monkey
gonna talk.
man. I actually just bought it as well. Listen, I'm just like well, actually not maybe 5, maybe like 20 minutes in. I'm playing on Supernova, which is my first playthrough ever of this game. And it's hella hard, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's nice. You can only sleep in your own bed. You gotta eat, you gotta drink. The AI is tough. Like the first 2 have you started?
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker.
Good thing I don't work for no
Maybe
company.
you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague,
What made you want
maybe
to
I
pick
should've
it
worked
up, Matt?
harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Lord Monkey Man.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Well, I'm just gonna...
Waste of company ammo!
You trying to get us all in trouble? What do you think you're doing?
What?
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Something's not right.
What do y'all think this is? Fucking cookie.
One down! And stay down!
Oh, I thought we were gonna fight. I thought they were gonna shoot at
If
me
you're
as...
falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at some point during this game, you will all be killed. I just wanted to let everybody know that.
You read the latest report?
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
It's because we ballsy.
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
No idea.
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Coming right up.
Did you just call me a deserter? Okay. That's the thing is, do I need the bits? Do I know? So do I have any water? Where does food and water go? I have food but no water. Okay, so I think the smart thing to do is 99% water. That gets me drunk. Caffeine. Water without the hydrogen or the oxygen, so no H2O. So what kind of water? Just had air now available. Dehydrated water tablets, nice. So I'll probably buy one of these. And then I'll probably, yeah, like it's funny how my like weapons are worth peanuts. So I don't think I need. Thank you.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay, well, you're kind of boring, so.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
We should keep our voices down.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Let's start with them questions.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
I like that.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yes.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale.
I didn't trade him in.
Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report? Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Sorry, guys. That's easy. Are these mine? Maybe I should kill you. Oh, there's a safe? No. So did I pick up those bounties? Country road.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Where I belong.
Nothing I can do about that.
West Virginia. Okay. Hello? Well then. Nobody here to watch me steal. I will steal. Okay. mean, it was a nice little haul from an empty house. Okay. Game is beautiful. Oh. Okay, so I need to get my hacking up to 40. I don't do shotguns. Oh, it's very simple. Either heavy ammo or... Wow, those are expensive. Anything I can sell you that's worth a damn?
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What are we filling it with?
Seems we've got a guest.
Yes, you have.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for you.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, what do you mean
I
by
was not
mostly
entirely
abandoned?
sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
I don't know if
I
I want...
hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Excellent.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
He's evil and you don't like him and blah blah blah.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec?
Yeah, after... about that, everybody. Alright, back to where we were. Or where we were. We gotta talk to her.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
So can I
think
kill
you
him?
should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
We'll speak to Max.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
100%.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I feel like we should just go up and kill him. I think that would be the coolest and safest approach. There's the botanic. Okay, where's Max? That's Victor Max. I really like the world. The game is, it's beautiful. The music is nice. It's soothing. Very mellow.
I've always felt weird in here.
Okay, so the D-pad is where I tell instructions. Howdy, Victor Max.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Very curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
The responsibility on
I can't
you,
imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
That kind of was the plan this whole time? But I don't think these people want to come back.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal
That's
plant.
good to know.
It is not as safe as you might assume.
Good to know.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
That handsome sum better not be $5.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Always serious, baby.
Thank you.
Okay, so So just let's take a step back real quick here. Whoops. Since I'm here, like I'd like to, you know, since it's an easy mission and I have backup right now.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling
Whoa,
with germs.
that's just so mean.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work.
Have you?
I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Sorry, guys.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. Barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Whoa.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Yes.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile.
I like the grand tour.
And there's the door. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's
give me the
ever
bloody
told
money,
me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
I can help.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Cool.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the
Stealing
plague
and
spreading.
killing people.
Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
My eye's killing me.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Well, lady. Wait, do I have an idea now?
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow work, whether you're showing up to work or... Go ahead.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm.
Who was it?
Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's hilarious.
Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see.
Ouch.
So I pay the fines.
That blows.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Wow, people can't even kill themselves anymore.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you.
He was a person.
I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
for now. Until somebody comes back and says you haven't paid enough. Okay. How do I get Conrad to pay up?
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How?
'Cause I know.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
What do you mean?
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect.
Oh no.
I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Last person we gotta deal with. I'll be right back. All right. Ouch.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Nobody done see me do it. They don't know I done do it. Know what I mean? We're back for that. Howdy, partner.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance.
Okay.
Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the Resistance?
With the Resistance, goddammit.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations.
Done.
Cross it off, then report back.
Okay, so first things first, let's go back to Silas. Yeah, my guy's starting to get a little bit tired and thirsty. So we're gonna have to drink up some water at some point. But first, let's turn in this quest. And then we'll head back. Yeah, our spaceship is fucking on the other side of the world. Well, actually, it's in this direction, so we could do that.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
I'm an asshole in this game,
Abernathy
so...
was sick? With the plague? What? No. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see.
Okay, do I have like a map? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, this... Nice, we can fast travel to our base.
Oh, wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
Well, now that I have a companion, this would... Oh, it's true, I can't just yet. The companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. Okay, you can set them up their gear. Oh, cool. Okay, well that was she has equipped. Oh. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll do that after we've rested, I find. No. I want you here. What's this? What does this do? 58 damage. 51, 36. This is a slow attack, staggers, bleed, DPS 68. I'm not gonna fix your shitty gun. Yeah, this you fix for sure. This you break down, break down, break down, break down. Okay, cool. And then another thing we need to do is see, the only problem is I have no idea if I'm good. Like, it should show you when you're, you know, doing those things, if you're okay. Where's my bed? Oh, I don't even know where my room is.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay, so where does my guy go to rest then? I guess the drinking and the eating kind of keeps us going. So, okay. Listen, it is what it is. There's no beds as far as I can tell for now. And that's fine. So, what we'll do now. Okay. Oh, I can only fast travel to my ship. So I need to pick a quest here. Let's see where this rope... Does it show it on the map? No. Okay. Well, good to know that I can't fast travel out of my ship, just to my ship.
Incoming! That's the last of them. Okay, keep him quiet.
Okay. I feel like this is the way we came from. We'll take the opportunity to go through the town. I guess we need that piece of generator so I can get access to my room so my character can sleep. There's no exit this way. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't save as much time as we thought we could.
I'll just be a minute.
Hey, don't talk to me like that. I want to kill you all for just being rude ass motherfuckers. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm ready. It's bouncing off.
Okay. Oh, don't tell me you gotta walk back from the base. Please don't tell me.
Aw, he ain't no threat.
Search.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Take your time. Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Be more careful.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Very nice. It's just too bad I can't sleep in any bed. Okay, so we'll come back to him in a little bit. Okay. Okay, so it's honestly all in the same direction. So okay, so we'll start with this one. Excuse me, everybody. I'm gonna put on some socks. I'll be right back. Opalai. All right. Okay.
Incoming! Nice one! That's the horse. That's the last
Okay.
one.
Might be useful. so before we head, well, actually, let's see, cause well then, I think we've changed my weapons significantly. So technically I have 3 mags. I would have been so pissed if I bought it. I can't buy these because I don't I'm not in good relationship with them. So I don't need anything. Can I compare this I can sell. Like how do I whatever. I have no idea how full I am. Like okay, 28 out of 130. Cool. I love exploring. Gets you all these cool kick-ass weapons that show up out of nowhere. Oh, you just go through it, man. Oh, I see some marauders.
Everyone all right?
That was cool. Okay, let's yeah. You think I'm just gonna let you keep all your bits and stuff? Somebody told you I was that kind of... Ooh. Might be able to go and... I think we need 4? To unlock the chest beside that general guy?
Easy.
The fuck happened here? Okay. Very nice. Goddamn empty fridge. Let's see what happens.
Gosh, that's clever.
I don't know if it was worth all this, because, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's okay. This is how we familiarize ourselves a bit with the game. I can't sleep anywhere except in my own bed, because that's the type of man I am. And that might be a problem. Oh, motherfucker, I just healed myself. I didn't see him. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna have to run back and fight them all and... Punishment for my arrogance. Oh, we gotta run back and do it all. Oh. Oh, it's my lesson. Can't be arrogant, can't be cocky.
Here.
Searching for
I could... Take your time. On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. Not a peep from me.
Just gonna wait for him to turn back and come back, and then we'll tag him out. We'll charge at him. Because I think there was 3 or 4. There's one shailing here. I mean, we can, yeah, we'll do that. Just so my health fill up.
On my way.
Cool. I was like, what did I make her do? She's dead. Is she dead? I guess. The fuck, man? She didn't die last time. It was... What the fuck? Do I have to, like, kill her? Like, how do I... Yeah, but... There we go. Is she dead? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. You've got to be fucking with me, man. They're dead. I had no idea. I think it was my fault. I sent her to charge this time, which obviously I didn't do last time, because I didn't know what she would do if I told her where to go. But now we know she kills herself. This game's fucking hard. I'm trying to not lose my first companion.
Aw, he ain't no threat.
Sir?
I could probably... Take it.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
This is punishment for my arrogance, yo. And honestly, it's a well-deserved punishment. I'm not gonna lie. I've been being very cocky. Been.
Got it. Heads down. Okay, here we go. Nice one. Wow, not even a scratch.
I know. It'd be nice if I could stop getting the same tip. Well, actually, it'd be nice if I stopped dying like a little loser, but... The fuck did she? Why? Like, why did she charge up there? Like, I don't fucking get that. Oh, she's not making this game fun right now. Okay, let's try this one more time. Alright, let's do this for the 700th time.
Aw, he ain't no.
Searching for...
Hopefully this is the sign for me that this is the last time. I can't save, eh? No. It's true. I think I had unlocked that one too. No, I didn't, but now I know. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for her to heal herself, because I can't afford to lose her. Okay, she's healed. I'm healed. Nice. She died again. Like, I don't know what to do then. Can I give her healing potions or some shit? I don't know. I gotta look this up because it's really getting annoying. Okay, but how do I... Oh my god. So she got... Oh, fuck. I don't even know if I want to play this game anymore. I really don't know if I do. It's just so brutal right now. Just losing a companion is you know. Just so annoyed. Like it just ruined the vibe. I was super pumped. I was nice. I was good. It fucking we got our asses handed to us. And I think I need to like just disconnect from the game from a bit, given that we were just still at the beginning and that all that was happening at the beginning, and We played an hour and a half. Like we've been playing for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and on record it's an hour and a half because of how brutal it is. That just goes to show you how that game is a punishing motherfucking game. So, you know what? I haven't played Raft in forever. I think that could be cool. Yeah, I think we should play Raft. It's been a little while. I'm just setting it up right now. Setting it up right now. Now. Okay. Loading it up right now. And where is my why is it not full screen? Do, 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 do. Wow, we haven't played since May. So tell you what. yeah, this doesn't work. Whoa. The shark's already here. Nice. I forgot how to play. That's how. Okay. We'll see what we pick up. Stick it. Very nice. We can build a backup hook. So I see you kind of start with the same again as okay. Interesting. Okay, well, that's not gonna get that one. Oh fuck, that would be really an amazing experience if we can get to the island. Damn it. Because then we can I don't know what we can do. We'll take the time to learn about all the new things they added. I don't know what's gonna happen when we're gonna get to the island. Come on. Somebody's at my door. Alright, sorry about that, folks. The fuck? Okay, so I guess coming onto this island was just a poor idea. But that's what I'm. Oh my god, really? Okay. Start again. I guess I can't build a new raft from zero. No good music now?